What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and it's an unusual high degree weather today, roughly in the mid 80s, and I want to see how the vibe of the city looks like. It's only going to be like this for a couple of days, you know, not normal for the season of April. Usually it's supposed to be like in the 60 degrees, but when the city gets warm, you know, it's a different vibe. So I'm probably going to walk around Midtown to see what's going on, head to Bryant Park, and then I'll figure out where I'm going to go next. But I want to see how the people are, how the vibe is during the city, so join me. So this is the heart of 5th Avenue, and once you head between 42nd Street is where it gets like pretty intense. So I'm probably gonna head towards the library and make my way by Bryant Park. That's where they got a beautiful fountain. Usually they set up the grass there and people can sit down. I don't know if it's open yet, but we're gonna see what's going on. So this area over here is the library, and it's always busy around here. Especially when the weather's nice, I'll see a lot of people gathered up by the stairs. Huge crowd. Like I said, it's a lovely day to sit down. It's not humid, because the thing about the summers in New York, it gets pretty hot and humid. But yeah, here also another thing that happens is you see a lot of excursions, a lot of groups coming out, like high school kids, probably college, they all hang out here together. But yeah, you get a view of the library right here. So. So the thing, wow, you hear the New York City sounds, but the thing about this library is right by 42nd Street, so you go in the back and it's Bryant Park. But over here ahead of me, you could get some pretty interesting views of 42nd Street, like the Summit Vanderbilt and Chrysler Building, but let me see what can I catch ahead of me. So one way I avoid the crowd of 42nd Street, which is right here, I walk throughout this path, and it takes me straight to Bryant Park. And I'm really excited about the summertime. In the summertime, even though I don't like the heat and the humidity, there's always something pretty interesting going on around here, like a lot of activities, a lot of events going on. And you can meet like people from all over. They got like dance events and a lot of cool things going on. And by the way, we're still in the heart of spring season, which means the pollen is gonna come out. I heard it's pretty high over here. And then you got the flowers. And one thing, if you don't know anything about the pollen, is that a lot of people like myself, they suffer like pretty bad allergies, like their eyes, they get pretty itchy, their nose and everything. So yeah, but let's walk ahead, see what's going on. Let's walk ahead and see what's going on. And here we made it to Bryant Park, and so far you see the people socializing in the restaurant. Got some fences over here, people sitting down having food, and unfortunately, the grass is not open. Like every summer, they'd be opening the grass and people could sit. It would be great today because the weather's just perfect. Let me just show you guys ahead of me. This is the grass that I'm talking about. You see, they just made it new because there used to be the ice skating over here, but then people can chill on the other side. You know, they can chill all over the grass. But hopefully they open it soon. We can just sit there, have a picnic or anything. But let's go to the other side, which is the iconic fountain. And it's pretty nice no matter what season that you go. Damn, one thing about Bryant Park, back in the days, it used to be like pretty rough, this park. Like it used to be an area for people who suffer like high addiction of drugs. They would come here and, you know, do the illegal activity, but then throughout the years, they developed the area and they made it beautiful. And now it's a pretty iconic place. Right in the heart by Times Square. I'm not a fan of Times Square, but I prefer this park much better. And you get amazing views over here. As I say, you got a seating area over here. Then on the other side, they got a couple of sports you can play. They got an area where you can do books, I guess. And then ahead, they got like a cafe, a couple of bakeries, places where you could get a coffee. Then on the other side, they got even a bar too. So when the weather's nice, you know, it's a place to hang out. Yeah, this is what it looks like during the summertime. The fountain, everything. I thought it was gonna be a little bit busier because there's been days where I come and it's crowded, but look. Nice fountain right here. And this is the bar area that I'm talking about. Even when it's cold, it got like a heater on top. But look, perfect day to chill, have a happy hour drink with your friends, family, loved ones. So that counts. That was a short, cool vibe around here by the park, but now I think I'm gonna go hop on the subway and head to Queens. There's a place there where you can see the best skyline of New York City, of Manhattan, which is by Long Island City. So I'm gonna go over there. Maybe the sunset will fall down, but I'll see what the vibes are over there. It's been a minute since I've been there, but it's only probably like 10-minute commute from right here, so let's do it. So within 10 minutes or less, I made it here to Queens by Court Square. So I'm gonna wander around the area to see what's going on. This area has developed a lot. Like if you go on the other side, it's literally just popping up like skyscrapers and a lot of condos. But I'm probably gonna wander around a little bit and then I'm gonna make it to the waterfront. There goes the subway train. Then even this part of Queens, it doesn't get really much of an attention. It really doesn't get much of attention, but it's a really cool vibe. And if you walk here, they even got a brownstone buildings, Peruvian restaurant right here, and then they got a beautiful brownstone buildings right here, you know, nice architecture. Gives you a vibe like if you're in Brooklyn or in Harlem. And even here is different because like many neighborhoods, you know, they got the train to pass it, but this one over here has nice architecture. So I'll probably do a couple more blocks and then I'll make it all the way to the end to show you the skyline of Manhattan. Like I say, the weather in New York can be pretty crazy. Like during this season, it's supposed to be a little bit cool, probably with a sweater, maybe a long sleeve, but here we are wearing t-shirts, but you know, that's how it is. And I love it so far. So another thing interesting about this waterfront, they got the cherry blossoms, but I think it's really hard to catch them. Like I already managed to capture them in Newark, New Jersey, where there's a park with the largest collection of cherry blossoms. But over there, I think they're already disappearing and the leaves are starting to come out. So you gotta be really lucky to catch them because they don't really last like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky. But yeah, so far a really cool neighborhood over here. They're developing more over there. And then there's just, if you go on the other side, just skyscrapers popping up. And this area over here is known for the warehouse. Like a lot of warehouse over here, a lot of spots. But if you walk a little forward, there's gonna be Vernon Boulevard, which is a street with a lot of stores. There goes the train. So I'm getting close to the main attraction right there. This is Vernon Boulevard right here. And over there you can see the high-rise buildings of Long Island City, Queens. Still Queens, but then over there is Manhattan. So probably one of the best places to catch the sunset or the skyline of Manhattan is right here in Gantry State Plaza Park. So yeah, let's walk forward and show you the vibes over there. Also, another cool thing about here is that they have a huge sign, Pepsi Cola, which is like a big sign. A lot of people hang out there and then they get the view of Manhattan. I don't really hang out here pretty often, but every time I come, it's pretty amazing. So we're gonna walk forward and I'll show you what's going on. So here we are approaching the nice area. Also, another thing, you could take the New York City ferry. Over here, they got 2 stations, one over here, another one and the other side, like in the southern side, but there goes the ferry ahead of me. And this is where you're gonna get the amazing view, and Pepsi Cola sign is right here. So let's take a walk and enjoy the beauty right here ahead of me. So this is Gantry Plaza State Park. You can see the nice vibes going on over here. Pepsi Cola, see the people chilling in the grass. And then of course you get this amazing view, Manhattan skyline. It was pretty amazing. Maybe I should stand here and take a selfie with it. Show you what's going on ahead of me. Nice weather. Nice weather, and I like how the water goes, you know, peace and calm. It's pretty beautiful right here in the sky and everything, you know, it's just amazing. Like I say, I don't hang out here pretty often, but when I do, it's pretty amazing. And a lot of people ask me, where can I get amazing views in New York City? Well, this is a park right here. Easy commute, you take the 7 train, get off of Vernon Boulevard, then probably like a 7-minute walk, and then you got this beautiful park here chilling. Get the nice views, but it goes all the way at the end. And I think the views will be a little bit better. Kind of resembles a little bit of Domino's Park in Williamsburg in Brooklyn. And over here they got the walls, and then the people can sit in the grass and chill. Like over here, see? People just enjoying the lovely day, the lovely weather. It must be nice to live in these buildings over here and wake up to an amazing view of New York City. And this is surf. Also, you can get here by the ferry, like I said. But here you go, across the building. Spectacular views. So most of the times when you Google this park, this is what pops up in my background. Usually the sign over there. If you walk all the way at the end, you're gonna see the sign that says Long Island. Because technically, I know it's Long Island City, but this is kind of part of the mainland of Long Island, like the map. But yeah, pretty beautiful park over here. You know, a lot of good vibes over here. And when the weather is nice, this is a good place for you guys to come here and enjoy. But now I'm walking through the pier, and then you see people just chilling over there. And this is what I'm trying to say. See the sign there? It says Long Island. So yeah, pretty beautiful park. It never ceases to amaze me every time I come here, and I think it's totally worth for you guys to visit. This is something that you guys should add up in your list if you ever come to New York City. So yeah guys, that was a little short video just showing you the vibes here in the city when the weather warms up. And it's gonna get even better because summer is approaching like in a month and a half. So I know the vibes are gonna be good, and I'm gonna be doing my best to film out as much as I can. A lot of festivals, a lot of cool stuff happening in the city. So I'm gonna wrap up the video over here. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.